we are off. Starting with something very easy. First 10 minutes, solid warm-up, all right? So with that, you're pedaling. If you're capable of pedaling at 90 RPMs and making that feel easy, then that's what you're doing. You're in what we'll call your happy gear, which is something that's quite easy, but not like super easy, okay? It's the kind of gear that will get you warmed up. It's a gear that if you shift back down into it, it'll help you recover. And that's where we're at right now. Just slowly getting warmed up. If you find that you jump on the bike and you put it in your happy gear and you get to 90 RPMs and after the first 30 seconds you think this isn't going to work, I can't do this, then just slow down, pick an easier gear. Our bodies take a few minutes to get engaged, okay? Get in gear and ready to go. I think I mentioned this in another class, but for me to teach a spin class like this and describe it throughout, I need to be thoroughly warmed up. So I'm on the bike starting just after 11:30 to get my system going so that I can appear looking fully capable, almost like faking it a little bit, right? Except that's how it works. Show up early, get warmed up, start slowly with the warm-up, and after a couple of minutes, you'll find that you can come up into your happy gear, 90 RPMs, and it doesn't feel that bad. So that's a good feeling. Excellent. All right, so while we're doing this, let's bring a little attention to our feet. Now, if you don't have a side view camera angle like I do right now, it's really hard for you to tell what's going on for you. So maybe sometime set up your phone, videotape yourself from the side, and practice this constant foot angle, okay? So you'll see that my hip bends, my knee bends, my ankle bends, but my foot never really changes the angle that it's on. The heel is just slightly higher than the toe, and it's kind of locked in there. Now, if you watch me really closely and look at every single RPM that I do, they're not all perfect. In fact, maybe a third are really good, okay? So to practice that, and you're a cyclist, it'll make you faster and more efficient on the road or the trails. If you are bound to an indoor bike that will never see the light of day, then that ankle angle will keep your knees healthy, okay? Hopefully you got some water with you today. If you don't, you've warmed up a bit, go run, get some water, come back. We'll wait for you. All right, so for today, if you are here for the first half of the workout, it is your lucky day. The first half of the workout might in fact be enough. We're going to do 10 repeats of 1 minute hard, 1 minute easy. So, 1 minute hard. We're going to have to pick a gear that allows us to pedal for 1 minute, but the 1 minute is a bit of a stretch, okay? Also keep in mind we're doing it 10 times. So maybe the first 1 or 2 won't be that bad, but the last 3 should be a real struggle. That's our goal, okay? For me, on my bike, I'm going to go up 2 gears. On the indoor trainer that you've got, I'm guessing a little bit here. but something similar I think would be good. We'll do one set. We'll reevaluate. Was that too hard? Was that too easy? Try to make an adjustment if we need to, and then off we go. So that's part A today. Yeah, so if you do the math on that, it's 20 minutes long. Okay? There's a reason we're doing it. First off, it's really good for us. Second, super fun. Third, it's a stepping stone to a once every 3 months test day that I like to run on the bike, where we're going to use the same gear, but instead of 1 minute on, 1 minute off, it's 2 minutes on and 1 minute off. So it's really hard. Choose to partake, it's up to you. You can easily just pick an easier gear and watch the rest of us suffer. That's fun too. It's not a workout that you do very often because it's kind of hard on you. It's also very stimulating, so it's kind of good for you too. Mostly it's a test. See how many repeats we can do. Anyways, this workout is kind of a stepping stone to that, so. Just over 3 minutes to go. At this point, if you feel like there's maybe almost a little bit of fatigue setting in, then maybe your happy gear should be one less. What you should be feeling is your body just flowing now. Your breathing is full. You're for sure warmed up. Maybe readjusting your sweat towels. If you're on a real bike, man, cover stuff up. The bike shop guys kind of swear, but also kind of like all these winter road bikes coming back in the spring. Everything's rusted, corroded together. So it's hard maintenance, but you make a few bucks, so that's good. All right, just over 2 minutes, and then we're going to hit it. We're going to go happy plus 2 or 3 maybe, and it's going to be a full minute. Here's what's really important for this workout. 90 RPMs or higher. Nothing lower, okay? If you're coming to the end of the minute and those RPMs are dropping off, or you just feel yourself slowing down, readjust your happy gear, 1 down, so the happy plus 2 or 3 is 1 less than what it was, and that'll give you the best benefit, okay? This is for sure one of my favorite interval sets. It's a good workout, but you don't need to sleep the rest of the day. Going in a minute, so maybe grab some water. If the warm-up already got your bum numb, stand up, do a little stand-up break. Get your head in the game, because we're going to go in 50 seconds. When we recover, remember, we want to stay at 90 RPMs as well. Things might slow down for the first 10 seconds, but then get it back up. If it feels too hard, pick a different gear. Pick an easier gear. All right. Ten seconds. Getting excited. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Okay, happy plus 2 or 3. And 90 RPMs for a full minute. And it can be higher than 90 RPMs too. And your breathing wants to elevate, let it. Take big breaths from the beginning. That's the halfway mark. "20 seconds to go. "10 seconds to go. "3, 2, 1. Happy -1. I'm going to recommend happy -1. A full minute of recovery. We want every ounce of recovery we can get. Okay? Alright, so now we got to figure out, how did that gearing feel? Was it kind of hard, that first one? Maybe go down a gear. Because we want to come to the end doing all 10 sets, feeling like a rock star, okay? Now, if you're very comfortable with how strong you are and what you can do, then let's dig in and see what happens. Going in 10. In 3, 2, 1. Happy +2. And pedal. Really feel your feet making full circles. Okay? Your stomach has a little bit of tension in it. Like if you're in a bike race and someone's going to elbow you in the ribs to move you over, you're ready for it. That just means power transfer gets to your pedals better, okay? Halfway. Nice job. This is where you want to keep those RPMs up. 10 seconds to go. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Happy -1. Oh. During this 1 minute break, grab some water for sure. Take a little stand-up break if it feels right for you. Nice work. Middle of January, we're on a bike. All we can picture is spring, because that's what this is going to lead to. And we're going to be ready. It's going to be great. Always is. 10 seconds to go. So get ready. All right, 3, 2, 1. Happy +2. Get those RPMs to 90 or higher. And let's go. Yeah, nice and smooth, big circles. That's halfway. Don't let those heels push down. The heel should always be a bit higher than the toe, even if you're pushing hard. That's it. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Happy -2. Full recovery. Oh, nice work. I think we've done 5. Not gonna lie, it feels like less, but according to my clock, that's 5. Remember, stand up right if it feels right for you. Get ready in 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Happy +2. And go. Notice how sometimes the mind might suggest a little bit that you can't do it. Like, oh, maybe you took it too big of a gear. And then notice that you get to the end and your mind is wrong. That's halfway. That happens a lot. It's okay to have high expectations of your body. You can usually do it. 10 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1. Happy -1. Recover. Nice job. We're just knocking these off one after the other. Oh yeah, I think I was looking at my clock wrong. Let's see, from 10 to 20. Yeah, we're not halfway done. Sorry guys, I got kind of excited. So every time I've done more than I thought I did, I'm always wrong. Every single time. It's amazing. That's okay, I got the clock, I'm on track. 10 seconds, we're doing another one. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Happy +2. Nice job. That's halfway. If I'm glitching, I should come back pretty soon. Come on everybody, 12 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1. Happy -1. And recover. Alright, so 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Oh yeah. So now we're halfway done. Don't worry about it. We're just doing one at a time. Casually crushing these out. That's what we're made for. So if you've made it this far, and now you're considering changing your gear, I suggest hold off. See what happens. Stick with your gear. Unless, of course, this is day 2 on a bike, then gear down and make it so you're comfortable, okay? So get ready in 3, 2, 1, going up. Happy plus 2, and pedal. Take those big breaths. Feet are going in a circle. Feel that. And relax where you can. Halfway, like your hands. Your hands don't have to squeeze the bars. That's it, keep it going. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Happy -1. Oh, nice job. We're not done. But we might be into the tingly parts here now, okay? Just to remind you, if you're getting ready to head out early, give yourself at least 5 minutes of gentle pedaling to cool down. Okay? Super important. Next one's coming up pretty soon. Get ready. 10 seconds. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Happy plus 2. And go. $90 RPMs or higher. And we're pedaling. Excellent. I also forgot to mention, if you ever join late and you see us just hammering away, give yourself a solid 5 to 10 minute warm-up before you jump into what we're doing, okay? Past the halfway mark. There we go, nice work. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Happy -1. And recover. Oh, that's fantastic. We're getting there, folks. We are getting there. Oh man, enjoy this rest, right? That feels great. There should be zero effort. There's no such thing as a bonus workout by working hard during recovery. This should be zero effort. We're going in 10 seconds. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Happy plus 2. Get those RPMs up and go. Nice work. The beginning always feels so nice, right? And then maybe right around the time that I call halfway, which is right now, that's when some questions creep in. Seriously, halfway? But then one pedal stroke at a time, and it all works out. Just keep breathing. Relax your hands. 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Happy -1. Nice job. We're not done yet. Just resting. According to my math, which when I'm doing intervals is about a 50-50 correct rate, we have 2 more to go. So whether we're correct or not, that's what we're doing. That means this is the second last one. 10 seconds, get ready. Three, 2, 1. Happy +2, or whatever you got, and go. I hope I'm not glitching too much on you guys. We got the idea of what we're doing. We're just doing it, right? Nice work. All right, that's halfway. "15 seconds to go. Now it's 10. And now it's 3, 2, 1. Happy -1. All right, so now we have 1 left. So if you're thinking about changing your gears at the halfway mark, but you didn't, remember that. At the moment when you thought you weren't strong enough to get to the end, well, your brain was wrong. Your body did it. Good for you. And just mention that just in case it happened, it's important to note. Because you'll remember that the next time your brain says, hey, you know what, you should just ease up a little bit. And then the other party says, no, I got it. Okay, we got 1 more to go. It's in 10 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Happy +2. And pedal. Nice work. Big circles from the beginning. Big breaths from the beginning. And if you made it this far, that's halfway. We want to just keep these RPMs up to the end. Okay? RPMs stay high until I say stop. Here we go. 15 seconds to go. And 5, 3, 2, 1. Happy minus whatever makes you feel good. Okay? If the pedals slow down for a bit, that's fine. Within the next 15 seconds, get those RPMs back up if you can. Zero effort pedaling. Lots of breathing. Drink when there's no risk of choking on it. Nice work. This is where you have to have a conversation with your legs about when you're ready to stand up to give your butt a break. Because obviously your butt needs it, but your legs might not want to give it. So, I'll leave that up between you and your legs and your butt. The three of you can figure it out. So when you feel a little bit of energy come back to happy gear, just like you were in the warm-up, and keep this nice, smooth pedaling going, okay? All right, while we're resting and catching our breath and considering getting off the bike, heartbeat. All right. So another interval set. This one's completely different. And I'm going to suggest we use the same gearing though, okay? Because we've done some pretty good work already. We don't need to smash the daylights out of ourselves. So these intervals are 15 seconds long for the 45-second rest, okay? What they're going to be about is faster pedaling. So, if you've got a gauge that shows you RPMs, watch it. We're looking for your fastest pedaling without too much bouncing on the seat, okay? It's like, I don't know, stuff's coming out of your clothing, then just slow down and try to be smooth, okay? The goal here is to pedal fast and smooth. Both count, all right? So for 15 seconds, we'll accelerate in the same gearing we just used. Try to hold that as smooth as possible. And then come out, happy gear, 45-second rest. We're gonna try that 10 times. So it's mostly kind of accelerating, but primarily smooth. So fast pedaling and smooth. All right, we're going to go in just over 30 seconds. Nice work, everybody. So the same gearing as we just used, fast pedaling, smooth body. In 10. All right. Going in 3, 2, 1, gear up, and then accelerate to a fast pedal. Keep it smooth. Yeah. And then we're almost done. 5 seconds to go. And we're done. Come on out. Happy minus whatever gear you want. This should just feel easy. Catch your breath. Perfect. So, our feet are making nice round circles. Think about that. Also, notice, look at the tension in your stomach right now. Okay? Might be a little soft, but notice what happens to it when we accelerate and hold a higher RPM. Yeah, okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1, happy +2, and go. Five seconds to go. Be smooth, be smooth. 3, 2, 1, come on out. Yeah. So the breathing sometimes elevates more when the interval's done. And then you recover by the end, hopefully. Okay, 10 seconds, get ready. Going in 3, 2, 1, plus 2, and smooth. Let that stomach tighten up. Keep the hands relaxed. 3, 2, 1. Come on out. Perfect. Oh yeah. So spending most of our time in recovery, which is always nice. If you find that drinking during a long workout like this is difficult, like your stomach gets upset, never mind, I'll continue the story after in 3, 2, 1. Happy plus 2. Accelerate. Nice and smooth, that's important. Make it look good. 3, 2, 1. Come on out. But then you find you're kind of sluggish and dehydrated for the rest of the day. It's worth it to practice drinking while exercising, which means just use water, nothing else, and take small sips. So your stomach kind of acclimates to dealing with some water intake while exercise. It just has to divert blood flow to the stomach to handle it. And sometimes that just takes practice. Okay. Ready for the next one? In 3, 2, 1. Happy plus 2. And go. Nice and smooth. Three, 2, 1. Come on out. Oh. Again, my math is like, I don't know, I think we have 4 to go. I know it feels like we've done 9 already. I know, absolutely. Okay, going in 10. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Gear up and smooth. Three, 2, 1. Come on out. If you need, sneak a butt break in here somewhere. Stand up and give yourself a rest. Just keep thinking, these intervals come just one at a time. You just have to do the next one. That's it. Going in 10. Ready in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Three, 2, 1. Come on out. Oh. I'm not going to lie on that one. I just kind of got into normal work mode and I forgot to pedal as fast as I could. That's okay. I've got 2 more to get these 2 right. So here we go. Like with anything, the last 1 or 2 are the most important. Let's do these right. 10 seconds to go. All right, In 3, 2, 1. Get those RPMs up. High. There we go. Three, 2, 1. Come on out. Oh, that was better. Okay, here's the last one. If you've been looking at your numbers on your screen and keeping track of your RPMs, this last one, let's just try to go a little tiny bit faster. Okay? Going in 10. Last one. In 3, 2, 1. Get her gear up and go. Right to the end, right to the end. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh yeah. Rest. Happy minus whatever you want. We're not done working out yet, but we're going to take a rest here. Nice job, everybody. Again, those pedals might slow down for a bit, but as soon as you can, get them back up to 90. It just facilitates recovery so much faster. All right. Gotta fix that leak in my roof. All right. When your stomach feels ready for it, get some fluids in. So your average body can absorb about 600 mils of water in an hour. So a bottle like this, 600 mils. Okay. So if you're trying to drink more than that, you might get some stomach upset. But if you're going to get 600 mils in an hour, that means you have to start at the beginning of the hour. You can't get it all in the last half hour. Just has to do with stomach absorption rates. And then individuals are different. Some can't quite get that number. Others can do twice as much. Okay? It just depends on genetics and exposure, training, whatever, right? The time that we can all drink easily, though, is once the workout's done for the 6 hours afterwards. So that's a good time that we should all be drinking. All right, full recovery. When you're ready, when it feels like you can, get back to happy gear. And if happy gear just doesn't feel happy anymore, pick a new happy gear. Happy -1 is now happy, okay? Awesome. Part C. Part C is going to be a little bit of gentle stand-up, okay? Part A, obviously hard, my speech is going. Part A was taxing. We do it at the beginning, because that's when we have the energy. Part B was just little bursts. So part A was making the cake, part B was icing it. I guess part C is eating it. I'm not sure. My analogy just fell apart there. Oh man, anybody else really want cake now? Oh, cake. Okay. The stand-up is going to be in your gear that you find stand-up the easiest. So probably happy plus 6, 7, or 8. So I go from small chain ring to big chain ring, and then up 2 gears. And we're going to maintain that at a comfortable RPM. We're going to try to make it feel as easy as possible. That's the plan. And that's it. Nothing more to it. So we're going to go in 20 seconds. We're going to do a couple of these. Try to do it for 20 seconds and then rest for 40. So get ready. Your butt should really like this. Going in 3, 2, 1. Stand up. If you feel all the weight go into your hands, and lean back a little bit. Cycling is not an upper body workout. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Sit down. Back to happy gear. See? Just like that. So now is a really good time to practice stand-up riding for recovery, because we need recovery. So all our little strong bits that we normally like to use, they might not be working anymore. It's other bits like balance and patience that we need to employ. Okay, get ready. We're going again. 3, 2, 1, and stand. So no more 90 RPMs, just go the rate that you feel good at. Three, 2, 1, have a seat. Awesome. Now when we're doing this, I'm suggesting 20 seconds. But if your quads are on fire at 15 and you need to sit down, then sit down. The reason I say that is, last one my right quad suggested to me that this was stupid and that we should stop. It's nonsense. 10 seconds, we're going again. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, and stand. Weight on the feet, a little bit on the hands. Nice work. 3, 2, 1, have a seat. We got one more to go, and then all the work is done. So we've done the same drill as part of a warm-up, but it's different as part of the end of the workout. Ten seconds, last one. Going in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Big breaths. Weight off the hands. Hands are holding just enough to keep you there. 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. Pick a gear. Maybe happy gear. Most likely happy -1 or less. And now we're in full cool down mode. Nice job. Take a quick look at your heart rate. If you've got something that shows heart rate, see where you're up, see where you are, and then watch it come down. Or Or if you were working really, really hard, it might still be going up a little bit. Don't worry about it, it'll come back down. So if you're paying attention to my drinking, I've consumed almost 2 bottles already, and that's just a little unusual. My head sweats a lot. I lose a lot of water, always have. So in order for me to just survive exercise in the heat or exercise in general, I've always had to drink more water. So my system just adapted. So I can consume easily 1,000 milliliters per hour. There's no real upside or benefit to any of that because I keep losing so much per hour. Pay a little attention to your breath here, okay? And make sure the breath is full and complete and smooth. Sometimes with cycling, and honestly with any exercise, it's common for us to focus on the exercise, on the movement, and then on the parts of the movement that are the hardest, we have a little glitch in our breathing, where we kind of hold our breath for just a moment and grunt it out. Just a little tiny bit. And what that does is it makes your breathing muscles so tired. And it kind of messes up with just the whole rhythm of the breath. So when we get a chance, just focus on breathing. In and out smoothly. It's good for us. I sometimes imagine if somebody was beside me listening to me breathe, does it sound like I'm working really hard, or does it sound like I'm just breathing a lot? I want it to sound like I'm just breathing a lot. I don't want a lot of grunting, gasping, wincing, squealing. Just big, smooth breaths. Got about 1.5 minutes to go here. So if you want, you can start to let those pedals slow down. And notice how the little inner voice you have just starts to giggle with glee because this crazy insanity is coming to an end, right? Your bike starts to make the happy sound now. It's not squealing and grinding anymore. Alright, so now we're going to take whatever RPMs you've got and bring it slowly and sequentially down to 0. And they come to a stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Alright. If it feels good for you, hop off that bike. And we're going to spend a little bit of time stretching here. Alright. That was a good one. Nice job, everybody. Alright, glutes obviously just get tortured there, so hold on to something. Take the left ankle across the right knee, activate those toes, and then head is up, but the bum reaches backwards. And we try to sit as far as our hip allows us to. Here's the trick. That left leg has to be relaxed, but the left toes are active. Okay? That just takes some practice sometimes. The reason they're active saves the knee in this figure 4 position. 3, 2, 1, and come on out. Switch sides. And same idea. Oh. Stretching is such an exercise of patience. Anybody ever do a workout really hard and then just not stretch after? Yeah, like everybody all the time. 3, 2, 1, and come on out. Same thing, first leg. So I'm going to admit that if I'm teaching a class or leading some people through something, I stretch thoroughly after the workout. If I'm just doing my own thing, sometimes nothing happens after. Until a few weeks go by and I have a pain and realize, oh yeah, that's what's happening. 3, 2, 1, come on out. Same thing on the second leg. So I appreciate you're here to make sure I do the post-exercise stretch. Also a good time to focus on the breathing. Stretching is also a time when the breathing gets, it's like you're throwing veils sometimes, right? 3, 2, 1, and come on out of that. All right, quads. So we're going to grab an ankle, squeeze the knees, tuck the pelvis in, so squeeze your bum cheeks, stand tall, do a little shrug, and I'm kind of driving my left hip forwards, searching for that stretch. 3, 2, 1, and switch legs. Same thing, squeeze the knees together, tuck the pelvis, here we go. So I've seen the weak internet signal pop up on my screen half a dozen times. I apologize for that. Everything's the same here on my end. Hopefully it didn't glitch too bad for you guys. 3, 2, 1, and let that go. Same thing, first leg. All right, squeeze the knees, tuck the bum in, and shrug. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Same thing on leg number 2. And squeeze the knees, tuck the pelvis. Speaking of leg number 2, the kit I'm wearing is from the 24 Hours of Adrenaline. And I've done that race before where there was a rider with one leg. I saw him a few times, basically every time he lapped me and passed me on the course. Still kind of amazed at that. Not kidding, one leg, twice as fast as me. 3, 2, 1, and let that go. Awesome, let's do a little hamstring stretch here. So, arguably one leg has to work now, but the left heel kicks out, sit down, knees stay side by side, and then we hinge from the hip, lifting that front toe, feeling the stretch through the left hamstring. The key is hold your tummy tight, stick your butt out. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Come on up. Okay, right heel kicks out. Left knee bends, knees are side by side, reach the bum backwards. I know the left leg has to work right now, but it's not for very long. 3, 2, 1, and come on out of that. Last stretch on leg number 1, heel kicks out, left heel kicks out, knees side by side, hinge at the hip, reach your bum backwards. And to make this really spicy, lift those toes up as far as possible. Kind of feels like the back of your knee is going to explode, but do what's comfortable for you. 3, 2, 1. Come on out. Last stretch, last leg. Right heel kicks out. Knees are side by side. Bum goes backwards. Front toes are lifting up. And we're still breathing, no grunting. 3, 2, 1. And come on out of that. Awesome. All right. That is the end of spin class for the middle of January. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Hopefully it was fun. Take care and see you soon.